Tonight we are learning more about the young man killed in the Franklin Park shooting. He was identified as 22-year-old Ablos Kios.
So in a KREM 2 exclusive tonight, our Janelle Finch sat down with the victim's family. They say he had a good heart and a lot of life left to live.
When you look at Franklin Park, you may see your child's favorite place to swing, some place to bring your family on the weekend, or where you walk your dog. But for one Spokane family, they don't see Franklin Park in these ways. Instead, they see Franklin Park as the place where gun violence brought their 22-year-old family member's life to an early end. In the early morning hours of August 27th, Ablos Kios' family say he was supposed to be at Friendship Park with his friends. But through a phone call, his family learned he was somewhere else.
My mom got the call and then she woke me up and said, the first thing she said, he's been shot and he's at the park. The first park I immediately came to was this park at that time. 4 in the morning, I came here and I didn't see anybody. So I went back home and called my mom, like, hey, what park were you talking about? She's like, Franklin Park. I'm like, no, that's not right. Why would he be even there?
She says Franklin Park isn't a place someone would normally find Ablos.
It's not a freaking place that we would be or he would be.
But Franklin Park is where his young life was cut short after being one of 4 people shot and the only one killed.
Still don't believe he's gone. It's just hard to believe that he's gone. He was so young.
In his death, his relative says she wants people to know their family's truth about Ablos.
He was a good person. He had a good heart and he had a long life to live, but he was too young. And all these rumors that we're hearing, saying he was in a gang, he might have caught up in this and that. I just want to put it out there. He was never in that.
Ablos leaves behind his friends, family, and 2 children, including his son, who was born earlier this week.
He touched all of our lives, even people around us that, they are not close family, they're just friends. They still can't believe it too. It touched all of our lives. That he's gone is just too real.
Ablos' loved ones are preparing to lay him to rest this weekend, and they do so before telling him one final time how much they love him.
I wish you were here to see your baby and live long with us. I just wish you were here.
In Spokane, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.
And Ablos' family says they are still looking for justice. Spokane police have still not identified the person or people responsible for his death.
If you do happen to have any information, you're encouraged to call Crime Check. We do have that number right there at the bottom of your screen.